Hey everybody, Cool Dad here again with yet another juice review. It's just one of the manner weeks. Um, let's see. The You've probably seen the juice review for Buttercream Dream. I kind of alluded I was coming up with another one fairly quickly. It's just the way it happened to fall. I'm going to say this: where Buttercream Dream didn't grab my attention, it didn't grab me by the short and curlies. This one did. I'm going to start off by saying I won this in a giveaway. But if you look down below in the description, there will be the website where you can get it from. Wow. I actually... I re-wicked and dripped this on fresh cotton because I thought I kind of read a bit about it. I'd seen what other people had to say, and I was excited about it because it seemed to be a really interesting flavor that I was looking forward to trying. I was not disappointed. I got this Monday afternoon. It's Wednesday evening now, and I have not put this stuff down. I can't vape at work, but the funny thing is, I had this in my pocket, this setup in my pocket, because what was I doing? Oh, I was going to grab something from the break room, and I was going outside to do a quick vape break, because we're not allowed to smoke, we're not allowed to vape in the store. So, it was interesting, because everybody I walked by was like, ooh, that smells good, what is that? I was like, at first I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I mean, not because of denial, just because I didn't notice it because I've been vaping it, so I was used to it. But it was interesting that people love the smell of this. My wife, Mrs. Cool Dad, loves the smell of this. It's just such an amazing, I don't know, I'm really liking it though. It's damn tasty. Okay, enough of me gushing about it. I've been gushing about this in certain areas since I got it. As you can see, it makes some really nice clouds. I am currently vaping this at 100 watts. My Mutation XV4, I've got a pair of, there we go, dual coils in here. 22 gauge. I was like, wait a second, what did I use? I got stuff kind of scattered around. 22 gauge, 10 wraps, reading a 0.3 on here at 100 watts. The nice thing about this, and I know I haven't even told you what it is yet, that's the best part of this. The neat thing is, a lot of juices, if you go up or down in your wattage, if you're like me, you're dripping and you're not doing temp control, you go up and down your wattage, some of them, the flavor, you'll find that sweet spot where the flavor is just perfect. I gotta say this, I've gone from 55 up to 130, which is the memory settings I've got on my IPv3Li. Just because that's kind of the range I run in for the most part. The flavor remains solid no matter what wattage I'm running it on. That, I have to say, is really impressive to me. The other thing I noticed about this, I've mentioned this before talking about plume juice. If you guys go back and check that out, when I revisit the plume juice, when the cotton's dry, it's white again. There's no discoloration of the cotton from this juice, which, again, I haven't determined whether or not it's good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter, but I notice it. And I'm going to pass this on to you guys because I think it's worth mentioning. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. The juice is, there we go, Mississippi by Vaporized Nomads. I have this in 3 Nick, which is it's 3 milligram, 0.03, 3 Nick, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm at right now in the overall scheme of things, from 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 18, 24, blah, 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 3. Wow. This has taken me back to some childhood times. It is a very, what's the word I want? Earthy, but not like dirt, but like an earthy custard with a nice vanilla undertone to it, and it reminds me very strongly of a dessert my Italian grandmother used to make that we would have fresh. She'd bring that out of the oven. It's kind of like a custard pudding type thing that you eat it warm after it came out of the oven. Oh, the flavor on this is on point. It's a nice, good, earthy custard flavor that goes right start to finish. They're real good, not overly subtle, but just subtle enough that they're not in your face. Vanilla undertones to it, and not that like cheesy ass vanilla, but some really good high end vanilla is what it tastes like. And I'm sure you will. It's like if you buy vanilla ice cream, there is a difference in taste between El Cheapo dollar store vanilla ice cream and the real high end small batch at your local ice cream shop type. They make it themselves type vanilla ice cream. There's a huge flavor difference between those two. And that's the type of flavor difference I'm talking about here with the vanilla. It's not like your cheesy run-of-the-mill vanilla. This is a really good vanilla undertone to it, and I really enjoy this. If you all are in the Mississippi area, Pontotoc Vape Lounge in Pontotoc, Mississippi, you want to buy it brick and mortar, right? Walk in and see it. That's where to get it. I know there might be a few other places. That's the one I know of. Again, I won this in a giveaway because that's a 16-hour drive each way for me, and I don't have the time for that right now. But I do intend to make a trip one of these days and visit a few shops that I'd like to I've noted along the way. That being said, I'm running a little dry here, so let me rejuice. Like I said, the flavor on this is fantastic. I'll admit, I had seen people. One of the group that had the giveaway that I'm in. I'm in several different vaping groups, obviously, but the group that had the giveaway, a number of the members, vape on this on a regular basis and have talked about it a number of times with very high praise. And so when I had the opportunity, I won the giveaway, and I was like looking forward to it. Like, hey, it sounds good. But the other side of me is going like, has it been overhyped? These people who have a different flavor palette than I do, what are we looking at here? But I have to say, I was very impressed. From the first time I hit this, I was just like blown away by the flavor. And I'm not just saying that either. I mean, this is really, I think what did it for me is the fact that it throws me back to those childhood memories at my grandparents' house. That's pretty awesome to me. Science says that scent has one of the strongest ties to memories, especially long-term memory. So being as a large portion of taste, especially for vaping, is scent through the sniffer, it really just, I mean, honestly, the only other thing I could think of was like a White Rain hairspray with my other grandma. God rest her soul. I loved her to pieces too. But every time I get somebody using White Rain, that's all I can think of. It's a scent reaction. And this has really done it for me. It's thrown me right back in time, sitting there at my grandparents' house. Manja, you're too skinny, eat more food, And any of you watching this who grew up Italian know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm sure. My grandparents on my dad's side were off the boat Italian. So yeah, I grew up with that. I would not trade it for the world. It's given me a true appreciation for anything tasty, including vape. Now, we all know I'm not good with the vape tricks. I'm actually going to back up a little bit here, so I'm out of the range of my heaters so they don't disrupt the flow of the cloud. I just ran this up to 130. Let me, just for shits and giggles, drip a tad more on here. I want to make sure I'm well juiced before I blast this bad boy at 130. Now the IPv3Li will go up to, I believe, 165. I have not done the update on it. I haven't needed to. I haven't felt the need to. I may eventually, but that's beside the point. Okay, we're going to clear most of the air currents. Oh, and the flavor out of that is fantastic. Nice, rich, warm caramel flavor with that vanilla stringing through it. Damn. Vaporized Nomads, that is some damn good juice. Again, down below you will see a link to their website. please feel free to visit them. They carry many things. They carry their own juice plus a couple of different lines. They also carry quite a bit of equipment. So, I mean, feel free to stop in and if all else fails, I mean, it doesn't get you anything, tell them the Cool Dad sent you. I'm not promising it'll get you anything, but, you know, doesn't hurt. Doesn't get me anything either, just for the record. I just sometimes like to spread the name. That's all it is. I mean, damn, that's tasty. Sorry, I'm still a little stuffy from the weather changes we've had around here. This is on my list. This is definitely on the list of rebuy, or, well, buy, since I won it. I'm hoping within the next week or two I'll be able to order more of it for myself, because this is just damn tasty. Holy schnizzles. Holy schnitzel, this is good. Wow. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. 2 thumbs up. This one's a 5-star juice right here, in my opinion. Yeah, that's tasty. Damn. This is how I've been the last 3 days, because it's just every time I hit this, the flavor just it just hits me. And like I said, it's that memory thing that gets you. If you can find a juice that the flavor drops you back into a good childhood memory, you're going to rock that juice. You are going to love that juice, and you're going to keep running with it, because it's just awesome. That being said, news has been fairly quiet lately. A lot of talk about vaping being a casualty or collateral damage in the war on smoking. What can you do? Easy. November, get out and vote. Write to the candidates, call them, walk in and meet with them if you can. Find out what their stance is on vaping. Seriously. We need to make sure that our ability to make this healthy choice is not removed from us because of the loss of money from big tobacco. That's my biggest concern right now with that, is it because and I'm not a conspiracy theory guy by any stretch of the imagination. It's all publicly available information. If you look it up, follow the money trail, you'll see where it leads, right back to big tobacco. But anyway, like I said, do what you can, get out and vote. I know a lot of people think their vote doesn't matter, but believe me, every vote matters, especially in this election, because it's the presidential election. And yes, I know about the Electoral College and all that, but every vote does count. So get out there and vote in November. I'm telling you now, you've got like 8 months to get ready for it. Do your research. Know who you're going to vote for. And like I said, Mississippi, again, this is Mississippi by Vaporized Nomads. Sorry, I got to block the light there so you guys can see it. Excuse me. And it's a good thing I'm in New York and not California, because if I was in California, according to the bottle, product may contain nicotine, a chemical known to cause cancer in the state of California. Nowhere else, just in California. So all you people in California vaping, I hope you're vaping no nic, because I don't want you getting cancer. Actually, the interesting thing is if you read up on the studies on nicotine in and of itself, by itself, it doesn't. So anyway, Cool Dad saying, peace out, get your vape on, vaporizednomads.com, link will be down below. Pick yourself up some Mississippi, you will not regret it. So, until the next time, have a great one.